Greetings, this is Dr. Douglas Maurer from iMedical Apps with another medical app review. Today we're going to be taking a look at a new app called GoodRx Doctors. Earlier this year, as well as in 2014, we reviewed the patient version of GoodRx. The concept behind GoodRx is to help patients find the lowest cost prescription drugs in their geographic area. They have now repackaged that app and made it exclusively for physicians who can now help patients find the lowest drug costs and directly send them the information to their smart device, either by email or by text message. Let's take a look at how this app works. So when you first sign up for the app, it allows you to edit these favorites. You can choose your specialty. It'll have a default formulary for that. You can simply search by typing in any drug name that you want. So for example, if we wanted to go clindamycin, it'll pull up whichever version of clindamycin you're looking for. It then shows you the format, which again, you can change this around, dose, quantity. It has my Tacoma, Washington zip. You can change that to any zip code you want. It then shows you what it looks like, and then most importantly, shows you the potential savings and where that would occur. So here you can see the health warehouse, which is kind of just the standard price of $107, and then a nearly 70% savings if you get it at Target using the GoodRx coupon. It also shows you other ways. So if you walk in and paid cash, it'd be $73. You can send this information to the patient either by email or text. So for example, this was a message that I had received from GoodRx about amlodipine or Norvasc that shows the best price was at Walmart. If I click on that, it then takes me to the coupon that then I would show to the pharmacist at the desk at Walmart to get this discount. It also will email you that information, and you can see the same information come up on your mobile device via email to show the pharmacist. Pretty nifty, I have to admit. I had previously used GoodRx to look up prescriptions for patients, but this new version is much improved from a provider standpoint, as it really does allow us to explain to patients what this would look like, send them the information, has the location, all that information built right into it. In addition, there's some information here about how GoodRx works, ability to send them information, directly contact them. That's pretty nice. Has information about your account. And the other thing that's kind of deceptively built into this is there's really a drug guide in here. So for example, if I go to Norvasc, I can actually see information about the drug or the generic. Just by clicking on that particular medication, you can see the prescription information for it. Also has news at the moment. Oh, there we go. Shows you the news there. Again, about generic Crestor, which will take you to outside links. Once you get back into here, you can see your favorites. It's pretty easy to add a favorite. So again, if we were to search for, in this case, amlodipine, view prescription, I can hit the save button here, and now that makes it a favorite for me. And then for information about amlodipine or Norvasc, I can then have what looks kind of like an Epocrates or LexiComp format, overview about the medicine, proper use, dosing for various indications, allergies. You can see the kind of classic combinations you would see. Now, what you don't have here is a built-in drug interaction guide. Certainly, I would probably not use this as my substitute for Epocrates Lexicomp or Micromedics, but it does give you some basic information, so you may not need another app if this is something you find yourself using a lot. In my practice, I'm not sure I would, since I have a fixed formulary in the military, but for many other providers, this might be a great app they would use so often that they wouldn't miss the other drug guides. So things I liked about it, you can look up pretty much any information under the sun and quickly find information on the best savings for patients. Here, a dramatic savings over Rite Aid by getting it at Safeway for Prilosec, for example. It has this built-in free drug guide, which is nice. It's also nice to see an app that's available for both iOS and Android. Some things I didn't like about it as much. It's still somewhat of a mystery to me how this whole process works. There is some information about it into the app, has some how it kind of works a little bit, but it's pretty mysterious. You can certainly go to some of the questions here, and their website has more, but I'd like a little bit more information about that process. Many of the prescriptions do require you to show this discount card or have a subscription at that particular pharmacy. And as I showed you earlier, the actual drug guide portion of the app, number one, isn't super easy to get to. You kind of have to go through these steps. Bad example since that drug is no longer available, but as you saw here, you have to kind of scroll down and find info and then start digging around.